So this is Brian. I'm just filming another quick update on my indoor aquaponics system. So I've planted some mustard greens and baby spinach as well as some tomatoes back there. The tomatoes I'll be transplanting outdoors. One, assuming I plant all three, one will be going into my earth garden, and then the other two, the plan is to put into my aquaponic garden, which I'm working on outside. I'm working on a much bigger system. I've moved the mint outside. It was getting really out of control in here, so I'm hoping that'll survive in a bucket outside. I've harvested some basil and made pesto, so this is continued growth. You can see where I see right in there. I cut off a big stalk. Actually, there you go. Cut off a big stalk right there. And I had two plants here, and this guy was originally not doing so well because he was shaded by the other plants. So when I cut him down, this one took off, and now it's kind of doing the same thing to this other one. So I'm hoping I can just keep alternating back and forth. And then I made cut off a bunch of parsley, as you can see there, when I made some gumbo recently, and this is just starting to come back. So anyway, things are looking pretty good. The leafy greens are growing relatively quickly, and I think they're doing okay. They definitely look a little bit stringy. I don't know if they're supposed to have such long stems, and I'm not sure if that's a sign of still not getting enough light or not enough nitrogen. I can definitely believe that, you know, adding those three little fish hasn't done a whole lot to my ammonia production. So it may take some time for those fish to grow up and for that to really pay off in here. And maybe I'll get some better growth rates once that happens. But all in all, things are looking okay. Just still a little bit unsure as to whether the leafy greens are going to turn into some really nice bunches that I can make like a whole salad out of. We'll see. And then I also pulled up the dill. It basically seemed to have gotten to the end of its life. It all of a sudden went kind of wilty, and so I just pulled it up and hung it upside down, and now it's nice and dry. So ready to be used in a salmon dish or something. So while I'm posting this update, I'll show a sneak peek of my outdoor setup, which is most of the way done. There it is. So this is pretty standard 55-gallon barrel aquaponics setup. This is a 3-tank system, so I've got the grow bed on top there, which is 1 tank really, cut in half. And I've got a sump underneath, so that's a full 55-gallon tank buried partially. And then there's the fish tank on the left there. So I'll be posting a much longer video that shows kind of the making of this, and then once it's running, kind of track the progress of this one. But